Five guys.
There we go.
Sorry guys, jump you guys in here. This is Giggity Racing League. We are racing against Bootleg Racing Series as well for our challenge. They called us out this week. We have 8 of our best drivers along with 8 of their best drivers doing a 100% race here in Michigan. On the booth I have Roofer and Maddie in the booth with me.
Yeah, we're down for I like the challenge idea. Like, so if there's any other leagues out there that's ever, down the challenge, Giggity, give us a shout out. I mean, we got one esports driver in our league, Fluffy. He's coming from the back right now. I'm kind of keeping my eye on him because I believe he's the fastest guy on the track. But
that's where my camera is too, Rupert. My camera's on Fluffy.
Yeah, I have another Fluffy too.
Right.
You guys that have a league that want to challenge Giggity, you may have some good guys. Just know we have a Fluffy.
Lost it.
Yeah, I just saw that too.
Dude,
Boom, Howard.
No was in the wall hard. Trouble for the 48 and Big D and the 12.
And the 22.
All the
Big
Giggity
Red.
guys. All the Giggity guys right there.
There we go.
Something happened up front.
Yeah, 28 in the grass. 8. Wow. I think just about everybody in the field right there.
Yeah,
that's all right.
It's still early. It's still very early.
Right. I think that's the product, of guys that just haven't raced with each other. That these guys have raced in one league and they're used to racing with each other, and now they're racing with guys they've never raced against. It's that happens a lot. I know. Once I get used to racing with people and know their tendencies, and if they're faster than me, slower than me, if I should let them go, it makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, and Rupert, I mean, me and you being Xfinity Series regulars for Giggity, we've done quite a few side by side fighting it out, and I mean, it gets real fun over in Giggity. It's very competitive though. It is.
Yeah, we run slider setups on certain nights for points nights, but we also have custom setups as well. So when we're on slider setups, it's pretty even. So it's all driving, because we're basically all running the same thing. So it's really, really fun. Me and Maddie always seem to find each other.
Always. Always seem to be side by side.
All right. I was actually watching the Iowa race, and Tyler Reddick and somebody else that was like that last night. Everywhere they was just always right beside each other, and it was funny. But I was thinking about me and you. Right now, Fluffy's having a time trying to work his way back to the front. I can see. And Big D, Noco.
Oh, big wreck
Big wreck in the back, yeah.
Oh, one car flipping. Or was it lag?
Yeah.
It might have been lag.
I think we're
on
still
the grass.
green.
Whoa!
I believe they're still green.
No, big wreck. Big wreck. Someone went from the apron.
Yeah.
Someone went from the apron and came up into the track off the grass.
Now we're under a caution. Yeah, I just looked. The 22 is resting on the hood of the 1.
Yeah,
this is
big
wreck.
Like some of these cars that the other leagues racing, it's hard to tell, who's who, because it's all custom paint schemes and everything. But it's try to tell you who's who. I believe this is Dark Knight and W. Broom's league here that we're facing.
Yep, Dark Knight runs this league that we're up against here. He's the one that called us out.
Yeah, bootleg, that's right.
Yeah.
So,
but
I'm sure by now a lot of people would know who Giggity is. Right now we're probably one of the biggest still going on PS4, I know a lot of people are waiting on Heat 4 to come out. We're still getting it on Heat 3 until Heat 4 comes out. So.
Yeah.
To say for me, I'm a rookie in the trucks, and I mean, I've raced with you, Rupert, and I've raced with you too, Matt. You guys are hard racers. I try to learn from you guys. Because me was, I came from iRacing, came back because I had issues with my gaming PC, so I came back to race on console. And I'm just trying to relearn my way, and you guys have helped a lot. A lot of you guys in Giggity, if you're looking for a group that actually, big wreck. Big wreck.
Fluffy makes it through, but I think it's still.
Looks like there was a lag. It looks like it was another lag.
Fluffy got nagged in that.
I think there's a connection issue. Yeah, they're jumping around the screen a little.
So this is my thought process on that. When Bootleg challenged us, they wanted all cars in a custom paint scheme. The custom paint schemes create a lot of lag on the game with the servers and everything like that. So these guys you gotta think, there's 8 drivers right now in a custom paint scheme.
Yep.
Half the field is a custom paint scheme, so it's gonna be lag city out there right now.
Yeah, that wasn't a great idea. Back in the day, we used to, if anybody come into our lobby with a custom paint scheme, then we kicked them because we knew it was gonna lag, you know.
Yeah.
As he said, you know, I hadn't. This is my first time playing NASCAR. You know, I've had it for about 9 months, NASCAR Heat 3. You know, but I haven't played NASCAR before it since EA made the game because I just did not like the gameplay. It was awful. But I think Heat 3 finally has got something that's pretty good here. Hopefully, Heat 4 is a lot better. But I'm with you. I was an iRacing guy too, but man, you got to have a lot of money. It's so fun. There's a lot of money invested into running IC if your PC goes down or your direct drive will.
Well, I got a full, like almost a 5-6-year-old computer that I bought from someone that had worked for about 2 years, and I just got to re-upgrade it.
I got you. Probably got to get a new video card or
yeah, got motherboard first and all that, but
another big wreck.
Looks like it was another lag wreck.
Man, took out a good bit of ours.
Happening. I think what's happened is people are getting there on someone's bumper and getting ready to push them, and all of a sudden the
spike happens. Yep,
right.
that spike.
So as right now I see Giggity's up front right now. I don't know who's actually with it right now that I see. I think the 2, the 96, the 1
is actually the 2. Is that Boomhauer in the 2?
I believe so.
Boomhauer in the 2. Yep.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Some of these guys. Yeah, some of these guys changed their cars over. Like, I'm not quite sure who's in the 95. I don't know if that's one of our guys, if that's one of their guys. But,
I'll watch the top of the screen actually, and
yeah, keep an eye on it for me if you would.
I'll see who's in the 95 actually. Yeah. Yeah, because it's showing the 88.
From the looks of it, though, we've got 4 of the top 5 spots. Is all Giggity.
AJG.
Yeah,
can't speak, guys.
In the 95. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm noticing all their guys are running 88s.
Yeah.
Like it's what it's showing on the screen.
It's between, yeah.
Wait, why do we have 2 1 cars?
We have one car.
We have 2.
Whoa, big trouble back there in the back. 2 of the
Oh, we do have 2. Oh, yeah. I'm not sure.
Yeah. So it's going to be hard to tell. Big D is probably, it's hard to tell. But
I can tell you what, Big D is either first or second right now, and he's the Giggity guy, and you got Boom and RKM right there, so top 4 all Giggity.
I know RKM was fast.
Oh, okay, guys. The number 1 in ours, I guess, is Big D in front, and the other one is in their league.
Okay, so some of them didn't do a custom.
Yep.
Alright, so I'll watch whenever it comes back across the top. I'll see which name it is in the other one. Let's see if we can figure it out here.
So Big D for us is out front with Boom right behind him, and it looks like RKM's coming, and if these guys can just get in a line, they'll run away.
Well, also, I guess 42.
We got more help coming behind us. The 17 is right behind that 42.
Yeah, 42.
Here comes that Fluffy.
So.
Okay, so dang old Boomhauer is in the other number 1.
Okay.
All right.
Not our Boomhauer, but
our Boomhauer is running P2 right now as opposed to P5, so...
Yeah, in the 2 car, right. I see Fluffy pushing Smitty really, they're working together right now. Great.
And they're catching them front 4.
Right, so right now it's all Giggity top 5.
All Giggity up front.
Yeah, what I close to
Big
see...
D, Boomhauer, RKM, Smitty, and... our fastest guy in 5th, so that's a good thing, you know. Fluffy might have gave him all his you know, one of his best setups. He said, hey,
I will say between Fluffy and RKM, there is a very good setup in these Giggity cars. Trust me, I've driven it, and if I'm If I'm saying it's good, that tells you something.
Oh yeah. What are y'all hitting around 3s? Because my fastest time was a 5, and RTM was like, "Nah, this setup that we got's better than that." And I was like,
So my personal fastest was a 5. However, these guys in practice were talking about 3s, 4s.
yeah,
Consistent.
Right.
That's what the thing is. Consistency.
nice. That's a good one. Because like I said, my fastest lap's a 5, so I know how hard it is just to get a 5. So if you're hitting 3s and above, you're getting it.
And by the way, guys, that 17 car just crept in the 3rd.
Yes, he's just methodically picking them off. I think
Like
he's
I
taking
said,
his time. Noco's right there. Look,
Noco's right up there. Yeah. Noco is another great driver, and he's always the thing with Noco and Fluffy. They're both great drivers, and they're always willing to help. Always.
Right now, it's Giggity top 6, and I see one guy, you know, in the red car there. That's from their team.
I think the 42's actually on the other team, guys.
Okay.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah. All right, we're already down 30 laps out of 200, so.
Okay, so we still got 170.
And
they're being a lot more patient, you know. They got a lot.
I know as of right now,
guys,
Giggity is top 5.
Fluffy to the point, guys. Fluffy to the point. He's coming at it.
Yep.
Let's see. Once you get Fluffy out front, you better stay in his draft.
Oh, yeah, 96 in the wall. 96 in the wall. 42 on the inside. Oh, save it, save it, save it. 40.
Hold it down there.
Yeah, he saved it. Good save for him, too.
Oh, he's back down there. He's back down there. Oh,
there, he works his way back up. Nice. That was pretty driving right there.
Yeah,
look at the 48 of Noco right there.
Yeah, I'm riding on Fluffy right now for this battle for first right here.
I'm actually on Noco, to be honest with you, so I'm seeing the same thing you are here. Looks like Fluffy's gonna leave Noco out to dry, though.
Yeah, I noticed that myself, actually. I thought they were all playing nice together. There's a one car is on pit road, actually, the Boomhauer, the dang old Boomhauer. I wonder if he is just pitting. Let's see.
And this is just my personal opinion.
He lagged out.
Really?
Yes, we already got either Big D or dang old Boomhauer, which I would think it would be dang old Boomhauer.
Yeah.
So that's unfortunate. So now it's 7-8.
So now, if you look at the top 3, if it's our guy, we got Big D, Fluffy, Noco. These guys are nose to tail. My personal opinion is that these are the 3 best guys that we have in our league. And these guys running nose to tail like this, pulling away from the field, that's just showing it.
That's, yeah.
Got a car on the inside. Looks like we crashed there, guys. Car on the inside. And front stretch.
Ooh, that could have been costly on the top 3 there. And she got another car pulled over, and he actually got down the apron, did the right thing.
It was the 8. It was the 8. I don't even. Alright, so it was the 8 and the 28 looked like they got into it. 22's on pit road, by the way, guys.
I wonder if they worked together, you know how Giggity worked together, you know, on a setup. I wonder if the other group, if they did the same thing, you know. Right now, it just don't look like they're playing as well as teammates as these guys are. I mean, they're flawless at top 3.
By the way, guys, I did get confirmation. It was dang old Boomhauer that actually lagged out.
Yep.
Okay. So that's Big D and Fluffy and Noco.
That's Big D, Fluffy, yep. Like I said, the 3 best that we have, all right there, and they're showing it right now.
Yeah, if I would have looked at the roster, I mean, me, and not even knowing it was a league versus league race, that's where I would have put my money. I would have said, all right, Fluffy, Noco, and Big D is going to be your 3. But I didn't know anything about this other league. You know, I have ran a few races with Boom. And a couple of dang old Boom.
Oh, Fluffy trying to make a move to the inside.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I saw it. Noco gave him a good shot there, too.
He hasn't led him many laps yet, so I think he's probably saying, hey,
yep, Fluffy point.
That's about to change.
Yeah.
Like I said, every league has their great drivers, but they don't have a Fluffy. All right? When you got a Fluffy, you can learn a lot.
Yes, that is true. That is very true. I was kind of, I've noticed a lot of Fords, let's say, get a lot
Fluffy tagged that wall.
Guys that I used to be able to get around no problem, since they joined Ford, they have gotten faster. You know. But that's just how Fluffy is. He's a cool guy. He ain't gonna probably give you, you know, what he's running on esports night, but he'll give you something closer, you know.
I'll tell you what, being a part of Team Ford, it's awesome having a guy like him on my team. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah,
Between
it's nice.
him, Caddy, our Boomhauer, those guys, Larry Baker, when he comes around, those guys
Right.
are the ones that I personally, being like Xfinity and these guys Cup, those are the guys that I look for. And those are the
Right.
guys that I'm watching their lines, I'm doing what they're doing, or trying to anyway. And I personally think I've actually come a long way in the game, and it's because of these guys that I'm able to do it. You know, they're always willing to help. It's always, I think we have one of the most competitive and just all around friendliest leagues. Like, everybody in our league, if there isn't a race going on, we're all friends. When there's a race going on, that's when you see the rivalries come out.
Yeah, but no one ever, you know, and everyone knows it's a rivalry, and even if something happens, there's really, you know, not a whole bunch said, you know, everyone's just like, all right, good race, sorry about that, you know.
Yep.
It's never a whole lot of drama. We keep it like that. I don't know, that's what I love about it, you know. If you accidentally do dump somebody, you know, they know it's a racing incident. You probably didn't do it on purpose. Even if you did, you know, he'll get you back next week, and it is what it is, you know.
We got Boomhauer coming down pit road right now, so it looks like
That's what I was wondering of when these guys were going to hit.
Yeah.
Right, we're going to hit pit road. But I know Grim being a new guy here in the truck series, I think he'll find out that he'll like Giggity a lot, especially once he gets a hot seat up into Xfinity, and it's just it's a good setup, man. I've raced some great leagues on this game, and by far Giggity has been my favorite league. I mean, I raced in Impact, I raced in Midnight, and they had 8 guys in esports, but I like it here at Giggity better, to be honest. We only got to race once a week over there.
Yeah.
Right.
The atmosphere of Giggity is what draws you in. Yeah.
Right. It's kind of like the name's almost fitting of the way the league kind of like conducts itself. You know, it's like a fun atmosphere.
It's just a fun league. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Funny story, when me and it was actually me and Taddy, we decided to start like a little league, and at first we were doing it with stability on. It was just a fun thing. Then as we started getting going, we were like, okay, we're getting a lot of people, we're getting a lot of interest. We turned the stability off, we all got used to it, and all of a sudden it just blew up. We literally went from the first season, where it was called Just for Fun Racing, where we had 12 guys, to the next season we've got 40 guys. We're running 5 nights a week, and we've got 3 complete full series.
Right.
So,
and
then once,
more people interested.
Once me and Caddy realized, you know, this is getting big, the Just for Fun is kind of out the window. I was like, you know, let's keep it a fun name. And Giggity just, I don't know, I was watching Family Guy one night, Giggity came on, and I was like, yo, every time I hear Giggity, all I can do is smile, so why not Giggity Racing League? And Caddy loved it, and we took it and went from there.
That's a good story. I always wondered how the name came about, because
so that's how the name came about. Yep. Me and Teddy. Yeah, me and Teddy were just sitting there. Me and Teddy go way back, so we talked all the time, and all of a sudden we were just like, well, we want to keep it fun, make it a funny name. You know, who knows how serious it will get? And Giggity just Now I don't even
It
think
was-
we could do a name change. It's just it's known Giggity, you know.
you're right. It's actually perfect, man. Because when I first actually joined, I got wrecked by my teammate at midnight, man. And this is you work all week on one race, you know, a custom setup. And then my teammate dumped me with 10 to go, so I'm mad as, I mean, can be, I'm ready just to quit even playing Heat 3 and start running just Formula 1, and Taddy sends me, hey, you want to come over here and run an our league, Giggity? I'm like, Giggity? What? I'll check it out, and dude I ran my first race, and I think I ran all five races with y'all that week. You know.
All right, guys.
had so much
Fluffy
fun.
and Nico are hitting pit road now, guys.
Yep, coming down pit road.
Here we go. That's the big green flag pit stops right there.
I tell you what, a couple of these guys that went a lap down, they better hope that they can get to the end of the stage before they go another lap down, because they won't get that lap back as well. They've lapped about 5 or 6 guys. So them guys can play any kind of strategy just to stay only one lap down. That's going to be huge. My prediction, though, is maybe by the end of the race, about 8 guys on the lead lap, maybe.
All right, Fluffy's leaving pit road. Nico's going with him.
I believe they had another guy lag out, to be honest with you. There's a custom paint scheme sitting on pit road, not moving.
Ooh, 42's in the grass back here. He missed pit road, or maybe
That's
hit
going to
the
be
apron.
costly. That is going to be costly.
Nico dropped to the bottom, guys, in the backstretch.
Let's see here.
Nico, like, he's, like, dropped off from where Fluffy was at. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Maybe bad intro off the road or something.
Right. I think he was trying to get on pit road too hot, and then just decided I ain't going to be able to make it, and went around another lap, I think.
No, Nico came with Fluffy on pit road. It was just when he was exiting pit road, they were coming out at the same time. Fluffy was ahead of him, and then for some odd reason, he was like really slow at the bottom, almost close to the inside wall.
Okay. So I see
maybe they came out too close. I know if you come out too close every now and then, the game will shoot one of you away from the other.
Well, it looks like Plant and Nico are not working together for Giggity Racing.
Yeah, that's something I haven't even mentioned all day. Actually, Plant, he's really, really fast. I wonder if that car right here in front of Big D, if that's the lead car, or if it's going a lap down. Because I know there was one red car that was hanging with him. They're definitely, I'm going to see how the 8 car does once he gets behind me.
Now you got the 12 and the 48. The 12 just needs to follow that 48, because the 12 of Plant, he is one of our new drivers as well, but like you said, Ripper, he's very quick.
Yeah,
and
Plant's quick.
Being behind that 48, he could really learn a lot more about what his car can do right now.
I think that 8 actually is a lap down, because he went to pit road after.
That's what I'm thinking too. Yeah. And you noticed once they passed him, he wasn't able to grab the 17's bumper like you would think if he was the leader. That kind of put a gap on him.
Fluffy's looking inside of Big D right now.
That'll help the 8 hold into their draft. Be the first person to lap down. If that's what you want to be right now, is in the 8th position. Stay right behind the leader, so you'll be the first person to lap down. If he can keep their draft.
For those of you guys watching, you know, apologies about not really talking much about the bootleg guys. To be honest, we don't really know any of the drivers. This was hey, I got 8 guys, and we said we got 8 guys. Let's have at it. And quite honest, I mean,
I can give y'all some names. Don't Play, Checkmate Taylor. As they come across, you know, I'll kind of like tell you some of the guys that's in that group. It's just I don't know which car. They didn't.
We never got a roster. Yeah, we never got a roster for it before the race, so we get pre-game for it, guys. Apologize for that. If any of the bootlegger racers that are watching too.
However, if you're watching with us right now, you're on the Giggity channel. So we are all Giggity right now. With this being a challenge, we are Team Giggity.
Yeah, I'm interested to see if like how many of their guys even finish in the top 8. You know, I think it's going to be close to like 6 to 2. You know, in the top 8. I don't know. It's looks like a Giggity throttling at the moment. And actually, Fluffy announced his retirement from sim racing or console from console racing, but actually came back to run this race. He said he wasn't having no fun anymore, you know. But he came back. I think he's going to run the All-Star race tonight as well. So we'll see.
No, actually, Fluffy ends up. Fluffy also has 2 other races for 2 other series type deal for his final hurrah type deal. And he's just gonna let us have at it in the All-Star, which is decent because I mean, like we've talked about, that
Fluffy
into the wall. Yeah.
Oh, as
Big
I'm talking
gets
about.
around him. Yeah,
commentary jinx right there.
Yep, as you get talking about somebody, they end up, bam, right there in the wall. That's funny.
So on Fluffy, is he gonna stay with esports too, or is he gonna back that too?
No, he's gonna probably.
He'll stay with esports.
Yeah, I think he's what he was doing was going to concentrate more on esports and less on, you know, like Giggity League racing, which I don't blame him. That's for money, you know. That's where it's. I think the aggravation came from. Fluffy is one of the really fastest guys on the track, but he's really conservative, and he's been wrecked a lot this season, and he's kind of just taken a whole new stance to where, hey, I'm just going to be more aggressive in these esports races because I'm tired of getting ran over, and I know I'm fast, so I think he feels like in the league races he likes it, guys, so he races nice, so he's trying to get in a not racing nice mode pretty much. Because I heard you give these esports guys an inch, they'll take a mile, you know. There is damage on.
That's the same way as iRacing. You give them an inch, they'll take 10 feet.
Right. If you're known as the guy, hey, well, I'm gonna get to this corner, and that guy right there, he's gonna let me go. And everybody is gonna just abuse you if you're that guy. Which I don't like causing wrecks myself. If I watch somebody in the mirror come up pretty quick, I'd let them just go around me and I'll just wrap off of them. And a lot of guys know that on here. But
I just thought of something too, guys.
They do the same for me.
Fluffy and Big D might be saving fuel on each other too.
I think that's, you know what, I think that's why they keep trading places.
Yeah, they're just saving, like keeping temps down on it, along with saving fuel in their cars so they can go longer.
You're exactly right, Grandma. I think I thought the same thing earlier. I was like, the only reason why they're switching places right now.
And I don't know what the caution was.
Oh,
by end stage.
Caution.
It might be end of stage, guys.
That could be the same. Yeah, I think stage 1.
Stage?
Yeah, I think that could be stage 1.
Now we'll have to wait to see how they line up to be able to tell you a winner of that stage.
Actually, I wish I
think that was Fluffy. Fluffy, I think, got that first stage.
I'd love to see one of these guys is on board. Let me see if I can go on their onboard and find out what the running order is.
So at the end of stage 1, the top 10 was Fluffy, Big D, Noco, Life's a Plant, Boomhauer, Dark Knight, Checkmate, AJG, Tommy Armorboy, and I Be Bulk for You. I actually just got the results sent to me, so Fluffy did. He took stage 1. Stage 1 goes to Giggity.
Nice.
With the top 5. Giggity. Top 5.
So it's all So right now, them guys is probably thinking, okay, if we better get our acts together, and hopefully they've learned something from stage 1 here. Not trying to knock anybody or anything, but they can see clearly that Giggity is working as a team. So
we're gonna be right on the front stretch, guys. Big wreck. 896, 28.
Wow, that's a hard lick there.
And 22. What I saw coming out of the corner, it looks like, to believe it was the car. I don't even see what his car number is. He's in the rear of the field, but he looked like he tried to pinch it 3 wide and came across the nose of the guy on his inside and just rushed him down the track.
Wow, that was big hit there. You know, that's the one thing. Cautions, they breed cautions. It brings the caution field back together. Guys that were a half a lap back or even a lap back are, you know, fighting it back, because if there's multiple cautions, some of these multiple cars that are lap down are all going to get their lap back. So it wouldn't surprise me to see some aggressive racing by the other guys, because they've got quite a few people a lap down right now. In fact, I'm going to go on one of their onboards, and I want to see how one of these guys races at the back of the field. That's the one good thing about being in the booth. You can go on everybody's onboard and kind of see how they drive.
Fluffy in the wall. Fluffy in the wall.
Big.
Somebody on that outside line did not go on that restart. I was on Fluffy's. I'm on Fluffy's camera right now, and somebody did not go on that outside.
They didn't go at all, right?
And it looked like the 8 come from the bottom, hit him in the door too.
I seen that. I was moving to the back of the field. I was talking. I switched to the 17, and I seen the gold car come up and just wham.
No, the red one, not the yellow one. It was the red 8 card. Yeah, red 8.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go on board just to see if there's any of these are on the back of the field and kind of keep my eye out. Just so I want to see if they're trying to do this, you know, intentionally, or if this shit's happening. You know.
I think this is probably right now. This is probably the farthest back I've seen Fluffy in the race so far, guys.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like see how well he does.
Oh, there he goes. He's making moves already.
He knows he's
going to the apron. He's just gonna let it. Yeah, he knows. He's just gonna.
He's going to the back of the pack.
Yep.
He's fixing to prove a point.
Oh! In front of us, guys here.
95 getting kind of wiggly. The 8.
3 wide racing. 95, 42, and 8.
Here. The 8 fixing to hit the wall.
Oh, someone on the inside. 28. 28 back on the track.
Fluffy takes him in the grass to avoid it.
He took the 95 spinning. The gold 8 spinning. If he could have just held it down there in the grass, it's harder. It's easier to say to do. Yep. That's going to help some of their guys out. I know they had about 3 or 4 guys a lap down, so, I mean, I'm not saying they're doing it on purpose, but it's really aggressive racing for just the beginning of stage 2.
Really aggressive racing.
We don't usually get like this until, what, the second green-white checker?
Yeah, right?
All depends. End of a stage?
Right.
End of a stage is when I noticed gloves kind of get a little tighter, you know?
Yeah, I've noticed it.
Your patience wears a little bit thinner.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing with doing stage points. I mean, that's a whole different ballgame. You know, a lot of guys racing for them points. Those points are important.
Oh yeah, man! I missed 5 races to the front. I fell off the roof, and I was 7th, dude. And I was this last Thursday night when we were in Michigan and Iowa or whatever. Every stage when we got toward about 10 to go, I was making whatever I had to do. I was getting up there to get me some points, and I come out of there 4th, went from 7th to 4th. So it worked. Fluffy's being real cautious right now. He's just kind of riding in the back because he's kind of worried about some of these guys, I think. Ooh, it's the 8. Oh, the black, red,
right
big,
back.
huge.
Fluffy made it through.
took his own teammate out. Oh, wow. That's why Fluffy was doing that. Very smart racing.
He was waiting for it.
Yeah, he got away from them custom cars. He saw everybody.
I wonder if there's any dialogue back and forth between the two teams. You know, like, hey, get your shit together. Come on, let's go. You know, yeah. I know it's 8 versus 8, so it's probably 8 in Giggity's party, 8 in the other party, which I did hear that 16-person parties is coming very soon.
Yes, it is.
Like, you know,
it is.
So
a friend of mine was in a beta test for it yesterday. So
yeah, I heard it was going to be before NASCAR Heat 4 comes out.
So that's going to make it good for us, so we can actually have almost everybody in the lobby.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. I don't know if you guys ever raced on Discord. It works pretty good. The only thing is you can't hear your own car, so you just got to watch your tack really well when you're restarting, because you can't really listen to your motor and listen to everybody on Discord at the same time. But it works pretty good. The 16-person part would be awesome. Let's
guys,
see
we don't want no hate.
The...
We don't want no hate in the comments, guys. Someone put in the comments, bootleg is trash. We don't want that hate in the comments, guys.
Yeah, let's not say stuff like that, guys.
No. We're not into that, being hateful of it.
Some of these guys, right, they might be, you know, like I said, some of these guys I don't know. I do know that Broom, he is a pretty, I see him all the time, run a lot of public lobbies, and I have ran with him, so I have respect for him. So I'm sure he don't have a bunch of idiots out here. It's tough to race with some of the guys that we got at Giggity here. I mean, it's just being straight up. The Fluffy, Noco, Big D.
Well, so dude, if you would please remain from any negative comments, that'd be great. Thank you. Oh God, Fluffy said to Fluffy. Fluffy got turned to the inside wall.
Yeah, that was rough there. And it actually was a little of actually both's fault. They kind of met in the middle there, so I'm not going to say that was either league's fault. It was actually both. One came down as the other was coming up, and they just kind of met in the middle. But no, like I said, these guys have never raced with each other, so I was expecting,
No, we just don't like negative comments, man. We're a very respectable group of racers. We don't like negativity.
Yeah, that's why some of us choose to race in this league, is because we're not all about that. Because that's what that Giggity's not about that. We're not with the drama and all the. Like some of us.
Just to let you know, if you want to jump in later, man, we're having an all-star race being broadcast later tonight as well. We're having 3 races. We're having Trucks, Xfinity, and Cup tonight.
And that is an all-Giggity roster.
That's an all-Giggity roster.
All-star.
Oh,
Giggity's
Nico got pushed. Oh,
48 Noco, big time lost.
Yeah, he got tagged by the Gold 8 car and shoved him down. He had no other option to.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, he door slammed Fluffy hard.
Ah.
Yeah, he had no other option to.
It's getting to a point now to where it looks like they're like slamming on each other. So I don't know what's going on. This has been about 5, 6.
That too. We have a dash as well. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. We got
so the schedule for Giggity's All-Star race tonight will be this. After this race, we actually have a fan vote for a driver to get in, which that'll be announced in our team chat, in the Giggity Racing League chat.
I'm one of those drivers, by the way. Not.
Yeah, you were on that vote list. Then what we're doing is we're running a dash for every driver that wants in. There will be a dash race to get into the All-Star race, like you see in the regular Cup Series, where the winner will go ahead and he will race the rest of the night in the All-Star races. That night you guys were saying,
line, guys. Someone on the high side did not go.
Somebody didn't go. I saw it too, yep.
Yeah.
But then, so our All-Star race will be a 50% truck race at Iowa, which I think will be awesome. Then it's going to be a 25% race Xfinity at Darlington, and then a 25% race Cup at Texas, and throughout all 3 races,
We have a car on the outside wall and a wall on the outside.
So with all 3 races, the all-star drivers will receive points. Whoever has the most points at the end of Texas, that's your all-star winner.
Hey, I mean, it's not a short track, so I mean, it's kind of better. Every dash so far has been a short track. But think about it in a way. Short track.
Yeah, that is true.
Well, short track will make it look like you're a better driver. Oh, that 8, man. Stay below the track. Dude, the 8 literally loses it and brings it straight back up the track.
Yeah, I've noticed that more than once.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of keeping it down, you know.
Oh, I know. Yeah. I understand that too.
I myself, you know, I don't, you know, I understand this is a no points, you know, nothing but just a straight up challenge, you know. So he may not race him like he normally does, you know. I would, because I'd want the guys to see, you know, hey, this guy, even though he just runs respectful. That's.
Do we know who's in the 8 car right now that's at point? I think it's the 8 car.
I do not. That gold one?
No, the other one. There's another one. There's an, I think it's
the red one. It's like a red burgundy one. Yeah. That's the one. I'm gonna go on his.
Oh no, we have 28 actually the leader, guys. Sorry, 28's the leader for them. Yeah, Big D and Plant third.
My bad, yep. Plant. I'm with Plant right now.
Say right now, if Nico and Plant could work together and get around that 28, it would be great.
Oh, that 28 car is lagging.
That's bad.
Just did a lag spike right into Plant. Plant's got the inside,
8 just went 3 wide.
Oh, big wreck.
It was that Burgundy 8. He forced
Did he get him?
And put.
Yep.
Yeah,
I think Plant got him. Plant got him for the spot.
Good. He put him and our Plant and RKM 3 wide for no reason. It should have backed out right there. You can't go 3 wide into the entrance of the corners here, but it is a wide track, but you're not going to enter.
I mean, so if you're looking for a race, man.
Oh yeah, there's racing coming tonight.
Yeah, it's a dash, man. If you're down to jump in, man, all for it. They're taking a bunch of people. Whoever gets, what is it, guys? The winner
Kentucky
gets in.
Trucks. Yeah, and winner win the fan vote, which the fan vote was so.
The fan vote's over. By the way, I know who is in. I know who's in on the fan vote. I'm not going to say anything. Like I said, it will get posted after this challenge race, but everybody stay tuned. The Dash, the All-Star races, it's going to be a great night of racing here at Giggity Racing League.
Yeah, you're going to see some great racing tonight. Really
with no points on the line, we're going to have some good racing. It's all just for bragging rights tonight.
I mean, let me see if I can find the roster for the All-Star race. It's a heck of a roster.
Hold on, I can get that to you real quick here, Ruther. Give me 1 second.
It's Kay Larson in the 88 for the trucks wise, for Ford at least. We got Larson in the 88, Plans the 98, Maddie's in the 92, Boom's in the 36, Flowers in the 41, Larry's in a custom, and Taddy's in a custom. The thing is, though, there's an ultimatum too for the Xfinity as well, guys, and Cup. So Sergeant Slaw, if he wins the Dash.
Oh, 95 around. Oops, sorry.
No, he saved it. There's nobody that kept green.
It might have been lagged.
Yeah. Oh!
One on my screen.
Big wreck.
Yeah. RKM.
All right, guys. So, in our chat that the 3 of us have going on, I just sent you guys a list of the winners. So this is who we have with what they've had.
Wow, that's.
But yeah,
Big D, Trey, Larson, AJG, Spanker, Fluffy, Noco, Smitty, Trout, Mills, Plant, Maddie, Little Man, Taddy, Creed. Marcus has to work. He's not going to make it, unfortunately. Boom, Howler, and so.
I feel like I should have won Kentucky, but that's beside the point.
I tell you what, Flo, I thought that I was gonna have a really good shot at Iowa, and what Flo did with the gas situation there, I don't know how
dude,
he did it.
that was nuts. I didn't know how he made it that far. Dude, that was nuts.
I was thinking about it, and I was like, I can't make up that much, and this was a stop before, and if I would have started saving when he did, I could have possibly fought with him, but that was a great job by Flo. 95 in the grass again.
Yep. What is going on there?
I don't know.
I believe this is the second time he's done that.
Well, guys.
Just pulled right down to the grass.
Oh, big wreck, big wreck, big wreck. Oh, Fluffy made it through it.
Yeah.
Maybe. Still going. Oh, flipping, car flipping.
Arkham just got taken out by the 28 there.
I mean, I'm not trying to talk trash about anybody or anything, you know, nothing like that, but it kind of feels like they got some of the laps back and everybody got back even on the same lap, and now they're just going at each other. I'm going to try to go on board of one of the cars, you know, just to see if he's doing this. I'm going to go on board as a Burgundy 8 car and see how he's driving.
I'm gonna be on board of the 8 car, the gold 8 car, so.
Alright. I just want to see what they're doing, if it's just accidental contact or if it's purposeful or what here.
I'm gonna keep switching between Noko and Fluffy because it is fun to watch these guys come from the back or just take off or whatever these two are doing. These two have done it numerous times this race. Come from the back, be up front.
I think that's what Fluffy's trying to show is I can come from the back anytime I want to.
Noko's in the same boat. Him and Noko are both
95 drop back down again.
Yep, I'm seeing that as well.
You don't
want to be on the apron. Yeah, but you don't want to be on that apron going into these corners.
RKM's all the way in the back right now too. And I wonder if he's. I mean, I'm sure it's not by choice.
I think just riding. I think it's just riding it out. A lot of
28 is all over the place. He's swerving back and forth, guys.
Yeah.
It's a great 28.
3 wide racing back here. 3 wide racing.
And it's getting clean now.
Oh!
22 and the 42.
22 big time. I believe he's rolling right now. It looked like the 28 kind of forced him down there. They were 3 wide on the apron.
Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and mute my mic for a second. I will be right back. I gotta go take care of a wifey wake up situation, so
you're good.
I will be right back, boys.
No problem, buddy. We did have a couple green flag laps there, a few.
See, the thing is, if they can get them separated, we have green flag runs. Just these restarts are killing us.
Exactly.
Yeah,
like
they're trying to race each other so hard to get a position.
Too hard. Yep. Yeah. They're not any give. It's all take and no give at the moment. They need to just give a little. And heck, at Michigan, you drop behind someone fast and you can save a huge amount of fuel just by sitting there being patient and drafting off of them. That's what I would do at the moment if I was one of these guys that maybe didn't have quite as much speed as some of the top-notch guys. Stay in the draft. Be patient. This restart's looking a little better. Let's see.
See, all I was seeing was the red 8 was a little like leaning door slamming on. Save it. Oh, good shit.
96. See, that's the difference. 95 just intentionally hit 17. Big wreck again. 17. I think that's why he's riding in the back. I think he's intentionally getting hit. I just seen him 95 just ram his right rear quarter panel on him. It kind of looked like he got loose coming out of the corner. He might have not did it on purpose. I mean, I'm not saying anybody's out here wrecking anybody on purpose, so he might have got loose coming out of the corner. Unfortunate for Fluffy because they didn't call the caution. But let's see out here out front. Got the 12 and the 1, so we still got 2 Giggity cars out front. They're kind of spreading out, like you said now. It's just kind of tough to cause a caution unless you do it purposely now, once they get spread out like this. You see the eighth right there, the red 8, he's fast because he's sitting there in 4th. He's been one of the cars out of the other league that I've noticed all night being quick, but I've also noticed he's either real snappy loose or something up with his car. He's been in quite a few incidents tonight, but right now it's Big D, Noco, and the 12 I believe is, I forgot who was running in the 12 actually.
Alright, now Fluffy's staying way back. Oh, he's down like way behind the field right now.
You know, it would not surprise me to see him stay all the way back there to the end of the stage too, and say, you know what, I'm tired of getting wrecked, and I'll just sit back here and chill, and then I'll start charging at the end of stage 3. Oh, there's Noco down in the grass. He holds it, but then he comes back up into the 8 car.
Oh!
That time, that was Noco. He couldn't hold it there. It looked like he was down there and he was thinking about trying to hold it. And
96 just plowed the 42.
Ooh. RKM's had an eventful night. I feel bad for him. I know he's really looking forward to this race too. Because he's with the Toyota captain. I'm on the Toyota team, and we got to race each other later to try to get into the open unless one of us wins the fan vote. Which that's where my vote went, was to RKM, because I figured that, in my theory anyways, all 3 captains, the Toyota, Ford, and Chevy captain should be an all-star race no matter what. So I voted for RKM. He's had so many seconds this year. I felt bad. He really deserves it.
The really bad part is, ain't this race no points, right? That's usually how it goes. When you get your win
That's
you need, it's non-points.
Right. There were so many nights, man, to where I was second. You know, wasn't even thinking about all-star race, and it wasn't my, it wasn't my points league. Like my only league that I race in for points.
Oh, wreck.
Yeah. The gray 28 just hit about 3 people. He went up, down, up. That was pretty rough.
You have a guy named Sud dude in here, like he's like, come on boys, dang. Yeah, they're trying, man. It's just like they were saying, if they can literally break away from each other, we have good racing. It's just them restarts, everybody wants to not give an inch, which is rightfully so the right thing to do, though. You're trying to get every situation off that restart that you could possibly get before everybody spreads out.
Exactly. Yeah. Why they're trying to restarting on the top here is a pain in the butt. But like you said, yeah, they're trying to get every position you can. I'm sure we're getting close to the end of stage 2 here, so that's probably another thing that's ramping up the issue.
Oh. Alright. Oh, 95's on the wall again. Oh, we got Big D and Boom. Big D and Boom up front. Along with Plant, we got finally starting to break
coming back
here.
up through the field. I'm watching the 28 just to see what he does when he gets to his bumper. He couldn't get to his bumper that time. He's being real cautious at 17 here, I've noticed. Oh, don't come down running. Alright, he's racing. Alright, that's good to see. I think a few of these guys from the other league have adjusted on the car.
Up front.
Oh, they're getting racy. I see they're 2x2. Uh-oh, what hit? Yep.
Oh, here goes. Oh, man, Fluffy again got tagged by that wreck.
no-go as well. It don't seem like wherever them guys are on the track, they get in it. Like, it's... I can tell that's why Fluffy's not even trying. He's not even trying to be at the front right now, and he's still ended up in the wreck. I'm sure they're probably getting aggravated. Because in a challenge like this is the last thing you would think, you know, another league challenging you, you know, you'd think they'd run you clean. You would expect a little bit of, but not as much as Robin. I mean, Robin is racing, but we've had quite a bit more than Robin today. Because fans at home want to see some good racing.
Alright, so what I've just got confirmation is this is a shootout for stage 2. So if there's another caution stage, it's in stage 2.
Aha, okay.
Alright.
Here we go. Big D on the point. 12 right beside him.
Plant, and then we have RKM. Wouldn't that be wild to see RKM here and get a stage win?
Yeah, that'd be awesome, actually. Because he's had a terrible start to the race. Every time he got up front.
Oh, RKM will try for it.
He knows to hang on to Big D. I mean,
there's car on the grass, in the wall. It's going to be over. It's over.
In the back. So that's going to be Big D and RKM 1-2 and the finish of stage 2. And one of their guys, and I believe
2 of them. I think the 28 beat Plant, I believe. I think. Yeah,
sometimes the way these things finish, like the other night, we finished under caution and green white. Like as soon as we crossed the white line, the caution come out, and I actually missed the wreck and made it all the way up into like 3rd, but it called me in like 7th, and I was like, went back and showed them the replay. I was like, look, man, I made it all the way to the wreck. Then they called it, and it was just you have to go by what they go by. But, I hope they make a few improvements like that in NASCAR Heat 4, and they put like a wave for us when we're in here commentating to where we can see the race order. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm big excited though that I hear they're bringing the map back in the next game.
Yes. Yes.
I'm actually excited about it because the reason being that helps us as broadcasters. If it's on there, we can tell everybody exactly where they're at on the track.
Exactly. You're gonna be able to say, yep, they're about a half lap behind the leaders.
Whoa! 28 got all squirrely mid-center going into 1.
He's been really squirrely tonight.
I feel like this is gonna be a wreck. I call it right now.
Yeah, there it is.
Yep.
28, the red and black 28 just took 5 cars out.
So we got Boom, they're 42, the 28, I think RKM, and then the 22 up front right now.
Wow. Let's see.
So what I'm saying is there's still 6 of their drivers left in all of our 8.
I think everybody, I mean, as many cautions as we've had, I believe everybody's back on the lead lap, so we're gonna, hopefully this thing goes clean for the end of, for the stage 3 here. Oops, sorry.
Well, if they literally would let it get separated off the restart and go for it, it'd be great. We could have green all the way to the end and have another green flag pit stop situation like we had in stage 1.
I see Big D, he must have pitted because he's in the back now. He must have took some fuel and tires. I see he's in the back. Is that the 2 of Boone out by himself there? Yeah. Now he's got the point now.
He's Team Giggity right now. It's 42's with them, so it's just him by himself right now.
Okay, so
Big D got dropped back.
Yeah. I see there's one car spinning in the back. I don't know if they can call a caution. There's a single car accident.
Yeah, it's a caution right now.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, let me run down pit road again.
Yeah, I think we only have 2 cars. Yeah.
Yeah, they got 2. Wow. Well, Boom, I'm sure Boom, he's excited to be on lead. Hopefully they run him clean near here. Just
I
want
don't
to
know.
see some
I'm
good
just.
green flag running.
I can see what the 28 will do because he's been kind of all over the place. And just to let you guys know, there's 75 to go in the rest of this race, guys. So.
Yeah, like I said, y'all stay tuned to the Giggity channel, the YouTube channel, the Giggity Racing League. Like I said, we're going to be having the Open for the All-Star race, and then we're going to be having the All-Star race. It's going to be, I mean, a heck of a night. I mean, some really, really good racing. I promise you, nowhere near the yellows of this race and the rest of our races combined. Especially in the All-Star race. The way they did the breakdown, and they're doing it in 3 different races. Whoever has the best result out of 3 different races is, I believe, Iowa Trucks. I know Iowa Trucks starts it off. I do know that. Then
42 just got pinched by the 28 again.
17 hard contact with the 8. The red and black 8, or the orange and black 8, which I haven't really seen him too much tonight.
Yeah, the 28 pinched the 42. The black and gray one pinched the 42.
Okay.
Yeah, he pinched it, or pinched him into the bottom, and 42 got loose and came back up.
So that puts the 22, and 22 is one of their guys, right? So
yeah.
So one of their guys here is leading at the moment. They didn't send us a roster, so I don't know who.
I like how it is every time we go restart, my car's on fluffy.
You're right. Mine too. My buddy in the AJG, he's been in the back all night in the 95. I wonder what's... I know he's faster. If he's just trying to misdirect himself.
Oh, they're wrecking again.
Yep. Back just in time for a wreck.
Oh, big wreck. 4 of their guys, 1 of ours. 5 of their guys, 1 of ours. 2 of ours. It looked like 4 of their guys, and Fluffy and Big D got tangled up somehow.
Well, we're supposedly, I think probably about 65 to go here.
Did you guys already say the results of stage 2?
Yeah, actually RKM finished second, and
Big D won stage 2.
Yep.
If it had raced out, I feel like RKM could have got him.
Yeah, the caution wouldn't have come.
Because they had a shootout for it, and there was a caution. So
I'm surprised the 95 AJG hasn't made more noise. I wonder if he don't realize it's being broadcast. Well, he's actually up to 5th or 6th now, so he might be just being patient in that part until the end.
I'm riding on with I'm riding with Noco right now.
I want that old Canadian, quick Canadian RKM to get him a good finish here. Best L Toyota captain. That was my vote for the fan vote. I had to.
I'm still riding along with my boy Fluffy here, watching him just go from back to front, back to front.
I think Fluffy is messing around.
I think he's toying with him. I think he's just...
Right. Exactly.
You guys go. I'll make my move when it's time.
I think he's
I gotta make my mic for a bit. I gotta help my dad real quick. You guys go ahead with the broadcast.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. We got you.
Right now, Noco on the point. Fluffy digging deep. So it's Noco.
Fluffy just went from 6th to 3rd in turns 1 and 2. Just like that. Just took the inside and went with it.
So they got 1 car in the top 5 here, and then the rest is...
It's all giggity. It's all giggity right now.
they're starting to charge. And the car that I said too, I mean, I thought the fastest car out of their bunch was that Beretta 8. To me, he was competing. So
I believe that's Dark Knight. I believe that's Dark Knight himself.
Okay.
So I think I don't want to be 100% on it, but I do believe that that's Dark Knight. Dark Knight has been leading his team this whole entire race. So.
Okay, that would make sense.
However, now you've got 6 giggity guys all lined up on the inside of you. So.
Ooh, him and Big D make a little bit of contact,
Yeah,
but they
I
keep
just
it
saw
straight.
that as well. Giggity literally on the whole inside line right now.
Ooh, Big D in the inside wall. Oh, I don't know who. Oh, the 8's around.
95 just got up into the 8.
I think the 95 might have did that in defense of Big D getting hit. Because it looked intentional. It looked like AJG come up and took him out.
I think we're still green, and I believe...
And the 8's back here doing donuts. Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, we got a caution. We've got a caution.
Yeah,
however,
he was doing donuts.
Rupert,
yeah.
look at those 2 top cars.
Let's see. Noco and
Noco
Fluffy
and
are
Fluffy.
back to the front.
With
Look at that.
RKN sitting there in 3rd, Plant 4th, Boom 5th, top 5 Giggity right now.
See, I wonder if RKM come out with a win here, if that would count for an all-star win, and that'd be one less person I'd have to compete against.
Unfortunately, no. However, if he wants to win this race for Team Giggity, I'm sure we might pull some strings and get him in that all-star race. If he pulls out the big win for...
He's really fast at Kentucky, so I told him no matter if I win the fan or he wins the fan vote, either way I feel like he can win the shootout, either way. So, I guess it's a dash to open, I guess is what it would be, the open. Kyle Larson did it this year. He won the open and then ended up winning the whole all-star race, so that would be cool to see, actually. A guy at least that whoever wins the open come in and do good, finish, get a top 10 finish or a top 5 finish. What is it? I know Iowa and trucks is the first track, and what's the other 2 stages of the also?
So we have the trucks are racing in Iowa. That's a 50% race because we all know the truck races are shorter than Xfinity or Cup. So we're gonna do a 50% truck race at Iowa. We're going to follow that up with a 25% Xfinity race at Darlington, and then a 25% Cup race at Texas. So.
Okay, yeah. So that's going to be a good night of racing.
Yeah.
Darlington, that's going to throw a wrench in things for a few of these guys. You got to have so I was playing around with Darlington last night just in case, I ended up getting a win and getting in. Oh, another big wreck. But, yeah, I was doing some Darlington practice, and that's a tough track, bud.
I'll tell you what, right now, that race on, our Custom Cup Wednesday night was at Darlington. I had never turned a lap on Darlington. I literally threw a setup in that I had got from one of our teammates. It was very comfortable, very quick. Noco, I was in the chat with Noco. He was kind of giving me some pointers. I did exactly what he said, and somehow I ended up with a 3rd place finish.
Oh, nice. For your very first time at Darlington? Nice.
For my first time, and I'll tell you what, like I said, me and Taddy go way, way back, but coming to the white flag, he was going for that 3rd spot. I threw a block on him, and instantly after that race, the text went out, hey, sorry about that block, but I wanted that podium. And he understood. This league, that's the thing, is guys are going to tell you flat out, I would have made the same move. I would have done the same thing. So it's... I mean, with 3 to go, it's like I said, me and Taddy are way, way far back friends. But with 3 to go, man, he's my enemy. If we're on the track, we're enemies.
That's how it's got to be. even my teammates, you know, I told all my teammates before the race the other night, I said, if I'm in second place and one of you guys are in front of me and y'all got to win and you're already in the All-Star race, I am moving you.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I never got the chance. Oh, we got the 8 and 9. Ooh, the 8. If that would have been a real life wreck, would have just died. He hit the entry on pit road, driver's side. Oh, that was the hardest lick I think I've ever seen in NASCAR. NASCAR Heat 3, anyways. Wow. I mean, he just hit it like 200 mile an hour. Well, we got another caution here. We're winding down laps. I'm sure we're probably at 35 to go. Let's see. I'm gonna find out right now since I got some insider. I had a few streams I should have pulled up here actually. That gave me for the race. Ryan Morgan gave me his stream, and so I could actually check up on a few of these guys actually. Find out how many laps are left. Right now, Noco's on the point. RKM second on the high line. The high line sucks here.
Yeah, it does. Yes, it does.
I hate it. It's terrible.
There is no high line.
Nice. Oh, the twin. I think we're gonna have another. I see cars flying. I don't know if they're gonna call the caution. Right now it's still green. Okay, so still got Noco on the point. .28 of the other team. I'm not sure who's driving that car is in second, but then it's...
Actually, I got confirmation that Dark Knight is in the 28.
Okay, so Dark Knight's in second at the moment then. Is he in, well there's two 28s, there's a gray one and a black and red one. So,
I believe from what Taddy told me, he's in the black one, I want to say.
Okay, the black and red one probably.
Yeah, so...
He's right behind Noco at the moment.
Yeah, keep an eye on him.
And let's see, we got the 12 and third. Then we got Boone. That's Plant in the 12, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Plant is in the 12.
So some of these guys in the back here, they're going to have to work together or hope for another caution.
Yeah, they are.
But I'm going to tell you, it's going to be hard to pass Noco. Once Noco gets in the lead, he don't like giving it up.
That's for sure. For sure. You and I both know how that feels, seeing Noco or Fluffy get out front.
Yeah, he was one of my teammates during the esports. We ran together, you know, a lot, and that guy, he's really knowledgeable. He's helped me out a lot, so I like Noco. He's a really good guy.
Yeah, Noco is a really good guy. A lot of these guys with racing in Giggity, it's the first time I've ever raced with them, and I will say, man, it's a league unlike any other league. You will not find another league like Giggity.
Yeah, I was happy when Noco joined. I don't know if a lot of people know, but Noco actually, he was invited to be in the esports to qualify. He was the top 50, but he couldn't because he owns a bar and didn't have the time to exactly run their schedule. We got a big wreck back there, but he could have actually been in the esports, but he turned it down because he's a business owner. So.
Yep, I actually do remember hearing about that.
But he was one of those guys. I used to stay up late, because that's when a lot of the good guys used to come out, it seemed like. And if I always had a problem with my car, hey, Noco, man, let me get a setup for here. And he no problem, here you go. And he wouldn't give me nothing junk. He'd give me a good setup. He's just one of them guys.
So I believe we only have 38 to go.
Okay, well, laps are winding down here as we're getting league versus league shootout. If there's any other leagues out there interested, you know, y'all run across this video, you know, give us a holler. Giggity's always down to throw down.
If anybody's wanting to join, we actually do have a beginner league as well, you know. So
right, we're getting so many people, new guys, that I think
we had to make a development league out of it. Right. So yeah, we run development Tuesdays, I believe, and Saturdays, I know, but there's always some kind of racing going on in Giggity, always.
Right. I mean, if you can't beat us, come join us, you know. Might as well just come on over here.
Yep.
We'll give help, give you some setup help, you know.
I'm pretty sure that after this race, we might have some, recruits trying to get into something.
Now, if you're the type that likes direct people and stuff like that, we're not looking for that, you know. But if you're even, you know, if you're slow and can hold a line, man, we can get you fast. We'll work with you. It's just we want people to enjoy having the game, you know.
Yep. It's all for fun. It's a video game at the end of the day.
Right. And
I mean, we're all here just to go out, have some fun, do this. This is a hobby. It's just like any other hobby.
Right. This is our stress relievers, so we don't want to add stress. You're right. You know, we want to keep our stress reliever. You know, stress.
And I mean, Rupert, you've been with us for a while now. How many great races, let's say, have you and I had? I've seen you race with other guys, but I mean, like you said earlier, me and you always seem to find each other, and we're always having good races. So it is
several. Almost every time we come to Iowa.
Every time. Yeah.
Every time.
Iowa seems to be our playground.
Yeah.
But no, and it's very. The competition is widespread throughout. Let's say, and I mean,
Fluffy just got loose and lost it. I'm sorry.
Fluffy. Yeah. But here at Giggity, I mean, we try to keep it. You know, if you aren't, say, cup quality or up to the cup guys' standards, you know, if you can't run as fast as them, go Xfinity. Oh, we got a caution. Plant and Fluffy have made contact. That should bring out a caution.
Even if, I mean, most people, unless, you know, we know you and you're well known, I mean, if you get out there and run some hot laps with Teddy and prove yourself and he thinks you're worthy to go straight to Xfinity, he will, you know. I mean, so if it's somebody that's out there that's really talented, you know, that's been playing for a while, but even if you're a new guy, like I said, and you're looking for a league to run, this is
your league. This is your league. When you first come into Giggity, you're going to start in the development. As you work out and we see, you know, A, you're clean, B, you can hold the line, and C, you're not, our main thing is no bullying, so we see that you're not a bully, you'll get put into a respective series right off. It will happen.
Right. That's one of the funnest things to me, man, is watching some of these new guys, you know, like evolve. Like, I've seen so many people in this game since I first started playing to now that have gotten so much better. You know, from just racing around clean, fast guys and getting some help, you know, and from start to now, it's like night and day. Some of the guys on here, how much faster they are.
Yeah, yep. And it's true, you can literally see people getting better.
Ooh, the 28, the gray 28 just put RKM in the wall.
I saw it. We got Plant going upside down on the back stretch.
We're going to have a big caution here. Now I think everybody needs to better start working on strategy. I think a strategy is it's probably going to be 30 to go of how to stay in the front without getting wrecked. They're probably going to have to get real defensive here.
Oh yeah, expect to see some pretty big moves. And I mean, I'm not trying to put down any league or anything, but to me, it does look like a lot of these guys here from bootleg are trying to get those cautions. And,
I think if we're at 30 to go or something like that, I'm gonna make sure I have enough gas for like 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 green white checkers, you know, just in case, just the way the race has panned out. I see Fluffy and Noko starting behind each other right there, so that's good. Fluffy,
I believe the 95 car just lagged out. I believe we've got some lags going on all over the place there.
Yeah, he had a tough day going. Somebody in the grass already.
Yeah, this is crazy up front right now. 4, 5, 6, big wreck.
Okay, Giggity 1, 2, 3. At least they made it through.
Giggity 1, 2, 3. Yep. We got Noko out front, Fluffy following behind him, Plant right behind him. I mean,
I'm not calling cars out or anything, but I've not seen the Giggity cars really be the instigators in these crashes. I've seen the other guys kind of.
I'm gonna go as far as to say I believe a custom car has caused 98% of these yellows.
Yeah, I'm not trying to downplay. I mean, you know, talk trash or anything like that. But honestly, you go back and watch any of our streams, and you're lucky if you get.
You don't see this.
No.
You don't see this.
Dude, when I need a caution, it don't come on. You know how it is.
Yeah.
You know. Begging for a caution, and everybody's playing. It's just the way we run over here, you know.
Yep.
So I bet you Noko and the 95 and the 28 have already reckoned before right at the start there. I think AJG, he's one of those guys that once you wreck him, he's why he's been in so many of these wrecks. He's probably hot right now. They're still tearing each other up in the back.
That's an intentional right there.
Yeah.
Somebody just turned right up in the boom.
Yeah, I seen that. I know Boom is probably hot at the moment. I would be.
Well, we both know Boom, and we both know he's probably got a few choice words for him.
Yeah, he had a good run going. As right now, Plant, Fluffy, and Noko 1, 2, 3 are trying to just say, "Hey, let's get out of here and get away from this."
Yeah.
Somehow the gold 8 is up to 4th. I know he was involved in a few incidents earlier, but the red 8's is there too. I think we got a caution though. Yep, another caution. Got to reline them up. Giggity 1, 2, 3. Then we got 4th and 5th. The custom league. That's what I call them, the custom league, because they're all running custom cars. But no, it's Dark Knight's league. If any of you guys, interested in joining them, get a hold of Dark Knight.
Yeah.
We don't run custom cars over here just because it makes it lag. In my opinion. Every once in a while we might have like one guy.
Well, 1 or 2 custom cars, it doesn't really affect it. But when you throw 6, 7, 8 of them out there, that's brutal. That's brutal.
Yeah, because it's happening. It takes some.
There it is again. There it is again. Right there. That Fluffy, gray 28.
The gray 28 just took Fluffy out on purpose.
Turned right into him.
I ain't trying to call that car out, but I've seen him more than any other car tonight, and I'm sure once we get anybody here in the booth, they might confirm that. I don't know, once we get our winners in the booth, which unfortunately it might not be Fluffy.
Well, so we still got some racing to do.
It just seems like they're it seems like they're like singling him out, though. It just seems.
Oh yeah, I want to say at this point they've realized how many times Fluffy and Noko and Big D have gone from the front to the back.
Right.
These guys know our heavy hitters, and I believe that these guys now, those 3 guys they got a target on their back. You know, they know. All right, if this guy's coming up, he's just gonna blow our doors off. Might as well just take him out. I think that's the point where these guys are at, and
RKM, he's up there in third. Hopefully he can get away from this madness.
Like seeing RKM up there. He's a good dude too. He's a really good guy.
Yeah, he is a really, like me and him, we pretty much, he was one of the first guys I met on the game, man, and just always me and him clicked. So him being captain of Toyota, it just worked out pretty good. Good buddies, which we all get along here. So I'd go in Chevy's chat and they'd be like, hey, what's up, man? You know, talk for a minute, you know. Oh, 28 just got
now they're wrecking each other now, so
yeah. It's actually Giggity came to the front almost. I think we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at the moment.
Well, I believe that 42 is a part of bootleg. So I believe we are 1, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, so we're good.
And I do know a couple of their guys have lagged out, so I believe right now the car count is 8 Giggity, 6 bootleg.
Yeah, it would have been nice if they would have ran, they should have ran like all Toyotas or something like that, you know, and...
Yeah, we had mentioned that, but you know what we did? What we at Giggity did is, we said, hey, you know what, you make the call. You make all the rules, you decide it, we'll just bring our best 8 and we'll have at it.
Right.
So that's about what happened. Dark Knight came up with all the rules, we agreed with them all. And like we had talked about earlier, at first they wanted everybody in custom cars. That's the one thing we said absolutely not, no way with. So I just got word, we have 20 to go in this race. So this race is winding down.
Ooh,
and I'm sure
12
plant
just
down
got
on
hooked.
the inside, yep.
Yeah. Let's see if Fluffy can make his way back up here. I know he's wanting to do this.
I've got my camera on him, I can tell you that.
That's what I'm looking for, because I know the action's going to be centered around him. And if
hey guys, I'm back for a little bit.
Well, we're winding down the laps anyways. We got a big caution, 95.
Big crack, big wreck.
So I got bounce soon again, but how many laps we got, guys?
Hey Grim, could you do me a favor
and who's back out there
throw your broadcast over on RKM for a minute. He's been running some good lines, and I'd like to
alright,
get him some time out here. All right?
Yeah, RKM's a good guy. That's who personally I voted for tonight in the fan vote, and I'm even
he's
up
in
for
the 96,
voting.
right?
I'm not.
Yeah, he is in the 96.
Alright, I got him on tag, guys.
There you go.
I gotta go back out and help my dad. If I'm not back by the race, anybody who won this race, congratulations. Hard fought win tonight, guys. You'll catch me later tonight in the Truck All-Star Dash, trying to make it into that All-Star race tonight, guys.
Yes, sir, buddy. Good luck, man.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir. And see, that's what I told RKM. I said, well, if you don't win the fan vote, and I happen to win the fan vote, I have confidence that RKM can go out there and win. But just in case, I started practicing Kentucky last night. So
yeah, good for you. That's what it takes too. Get the practice in.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing that we when we do these dashes at Giggity, you'll agree with me on this. I know you will. These dashes are the most intense, high-pressured races you could be in, because you're literally, we take the top 3 now, that's it. So you literally have to finish 1, 2, or 3 to get in. Tonight, for the All-Star, you gotta win it. I mean, you gotta go out there and win it.
That's it.
I say that, and
RKM gets took out.
RKM up into the catch fence. As we said, there it is again, commentary freaking, the commentary curse.
Fluffy had previously gotten taken out while we were talking, but then I see RKM fly back there around where Fluffy was. Not good. Ugh. Let's see. Is Noka still on the point? Yeah. Okay. Big D in second. Worked his way back up. It was like him and RKM third. But then I seen some bobbing and weaving and then some cars flying.
Yeah, I saw that too.
I was hoping Kentucky would not be the open track. It's like the kryptonite. I turned 3 at that track for some reason. I don't know, but I'm gonna give it heck. Is all I can say. I'm gonna give it heck.
Well, they do call it the scariest turn in NASCAR, right? Turn 3 at Kentucky.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. I run on the wheel, man, and it just will not stick to bottom no matter what setting you put it in. It's so weird. I'm almost tempted to run it in controller. Oh, the 28 just took RKM and 2 other cars out. The gray 28. That was intentional. I caught that on my screen. I think if you probably caught it if you was watching the leaders, you could see him take a straight right. On corner entry. Come on. Dark Knight, hopefully you should watch this stream. I'm not trying to put any of your guys out, but the gray 28, man, just keep an eye out.
All right, so Teddy just chimed in here.
5 to go.
5 to go. So with that being said, I have
what
the privilege.
What time are we going to be starting the Open?
7.
7. Okay, so I
7
actually got
o'clock
some
to
time
dash.
to practice.
Yep. You got some time to practice. However, with that being said, I am going to go ahead and right now announce the fan vote. Teddy has asked me to do this up. With very little left. Yes, sir. Your fan vote winner is at 96 of RKM. So RKM, no matter what, will be in the All-Star race.
Awesome. Congratulations.
I will say it was a very, because I saw all the votes, all the chats, all this and that. It was a very tight vote race with you and RKM. RKM prevailed. Luther, I'm looking forward to watching you in that dash. Because I know you won in that thing. So, but yeah, with that being said, RKM is our fan vote winner to be able to race in tonight's All-Star race. So
that being said, if any of y'all got some really good slider setup for Kentucky trucks,
go ahead
MP Rupert is my gamer tag.
Don't forget the GRL. Don't forget the GRL.
GRL. Right.
And you added this, yeah. So, but back to this race here. Looks like Giggity's looking at 1, 2, 3. Fluffy right back up there. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 5.
And the 8 actually ran him clean. Ran him really clean right there.
Yeah, he did. I think we got one more caution to settle this here, or is that it? That might be it.
That could be it.
If that's it, Giggity just took 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. I kind of, to me, it looks like the fans are standing. I think that could be the end. I was happy about RKM. That is awesome news, man.
Yeah, RKM, he does deserve it, man. He is he's one of our cleanest, best racers. Always out to help whoever he can.
He's fixing to probably help me get in the or at least have a good setup for the Open. RKM, that was our plan. Whoever didn't win the fan vote, we were gonna do whatever we had to do to win this race. So, which I ain't gonna wreck anybody or anything like that. But I'm gonna come in there with a very prepared truck.
Well, listen, bro, with 2 to go, if you're going for the win, you better be rubbing. Rubbin's racing with 2 to go, brother. You know that.
Well, I know a lot of the guys that are going to be in this race are some of our new guys and developmental guys. I don't want to take anybody out that is fast and deserving, you know. So it's going to be, there's probably going to be some guys that I wouldn't expect to see in there. There's Last season, shit, I had 3 wins. This year, it's been pretty tough to catch a win.
All right, so Roofer, I just got word. We're in overtime right now. So
Green, white, fin, and checkered.
we have the 48 of Noco, the 17 of Fluffy, the 8 of whoever is in bootlegs, 8 red and white car there.
To me, it looked like the fastest car on their side tonight.
Yeah, me too. Then we have the 2 of Boom, and the Big D #1 is rounding us out.
And then their gold 8 is in 6.
We had some.
RKM's
so this is
so
a shootout to the win right now.
Special here.
Here we go. We got Fluffy on the outside, Noco on the inside.
Let's see if they're going to work together.
We got Big D with a big run. We got Boom coming.
1,
Boom
2, 3,
coming
4.
in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom.
They're crashing in the back, though. I think we're in the caution. They were crashing.
If that's caution, that's it. It's over. If that's a caution, I do believe
they got to cross the line. They got to cross the line they get 3 attempts. Now that was attempt number. Yeah.
So that's attempt number 1 then?
Right. If they get across the white line and then a crash happens, it's over. But I don't think they got across, took the white flag yet on that one. So this will be attempt number 2 here. But right now we're looking in pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's go, Giggity. Keep it going. You guys have dominated. When you guys look back at this, you guys have dominated all race. You've proven why we have the best drivers out there. You guys have sat top 5, top 6 all race. Minus that one little 8 car from the other league.
I will give the credit to the red 8. You drove a really good race.
Yes,
I haven't seen you really cause anything on that side, so not to take anything away from him.
I'm not
going to. Hasn't done that bad, but the gray 28.
That's 28 running RKM down into the grass. Yep. Just got up in the plant.
He just took 3 of our guys out right there in the race, and the 8 just took his own guy out.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh, wow.
Got a big wreck in the back.
There might be a couple of their guys that are, kind of glad that we don't have their roster and don't have their names because they probably wouldn't want to be associated with this, and they might want to jump over onto this side, so.
Yeah, that's definitely true right there.
I couldn't race in a league like that, no matter if I'm the fastest guy, and I for sure gonna win the All-Star race. That's no fun. That's just I like where I'm at because we run the way NASCAR should be ran. If you want, Wreckfest is coming out any day now, so
yeah. Which means if you guys want to do Wreckfest, get that game. You want to do some good racing,
right? That's what we're
join us here on the Heat 3. And we'll get you some good racing.
Like die-hard sim racers, like if I could afford iRacing, I would. That's where I'd be. But I don't think that NASCAR Heat 3 is that bad. Like I said, I quit when Heat Evolution and all that was out because it was bad.
Oh, so this is it. This is it then. This is the race right here. It's got to be.
It's the race. It's going to be the race.
It's got to be the race. It's got to be the race.
Yep, and it's going to be all Giggity top 5.
All Giggity.
1, 2, 3.
AJG
come back for the top 5.
Look at that top 5 right there.
Noco, Big D, Fluffy, Boomhauer, and AJG. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Boys. Way to be.
95 was our defenseman tonight, and he stayed back there and played defenseman all night and then worked his way to a top 5 at the very end. I'm proud of you there, AJG.
Yeah, way to be AJG, way to be Noco, Big D, Boom, Fluffy,
Unfortunately, RKM deserved to be up there, but he got taken out. But as you can see, our Giggity top 5, I will put up there with any top 5 of any league. And there's some stout leagues out there. I would think MBM would probably be. Oh wait!
Oh, looks like we got a restart.
That's good for RKM. in the
That
12.
is good for our team.
Because I've
not
noticed,
over. Yeah, it's not over yet. We were wrong. It is not over
wrong.
yet.
I think they have to actually cross
Here
the
we
white
go.
before it ever can finish. If they don't get a white flag,
We got cars in the grass and cars going fast here. So I don't know what's going on, but
all the custom cars are in the back and all the regular paint schemes. I've noticed one red 8 in there, the orange and black one.
Looks like these guys are
more spinning in the back, but I think they're going to stay green.
Stay green. Keep it green.
Which the
Right
black
now
and
you got
orange Ape's doing a good job
pushing
right now.
Big D on that outside. They're trying to make it happen.
It's all Giggity besides the black and orange 8 and everything. It's official. Anything past here, guys. So next wreck, it's official.
This is the race. This is the race.
No, getting a big.
Oh, 95!
That was their 8 car. Their 8 car just took our whole.
Oh my God. That was the top 4 right there.
We're still gonna get the top 5, I think, though, because that race is over.
Well, up front, I have Noco, I have Boom, I have Plant. Let's see.
Why wouldn't the 8? I don't understand why he wouldn't have ran back to the line and get a top 5 finish.
Run it
why
fair.
Would you do? Yeah. Right. Why would you do that? And he just he lagged. He took himself out of the screen, so you can't even see who he is.
But Noco is your winner. Good job, Noco. Let's see if I'm gonna see if we can get Noco in here and do a quick chat with him. See if he'd be down to kind of talk about that there.
Yeah, they all backed out, so they couldn't even see lap times.
Yeah.
I don't blame you. I would have too.
So let's see if. Oh, this is actually.
Well, this is Grim's chat.
So I don't know if we can get Noco in.
Oh yeah, Grim's the party leader.
Yeah. So.
Well,
everyone, stay tuned. Rupert, good luck in that shootout.
Yes, sir. I'm fixing to actually get to practicing.
Get to practicing. Like I said, guys, stay, if you subscribe, 7 o'clock is going to be our go time. The final top 10.
If you subscribe to Giggity and get a hold of Taddy right now, you will have a chance to run the Open. So. It's last chance.
So real quick, I want to go over the top 10 of that challenge race right there. We had Noco with the win for Team Giggity, Boomhauer, a Giggity affiliated car, in second. Life is a Plant, that's Giggity in third.
Nice.
Sorry guys, I'm back.
WV, he's with the Bootleg, Dark Knight with Bootleg. Checkmate with Bootleg, AJG, Big D, iBulk for you.
Alright guys.
It should have been more besides the last race.
Should have been more. Should have been more. So.
Well, good job though. So
good job, guys. On that note, I'm gonna grab a bite to eat, watch the.
Alrighty. By the way, guys, who won the race? Nice. Good job. Nice. Alright, well. Nah, it's gonna be nutty. Alright, man. Thank you guys for choosing Giggity. You guys have a good day.